Like a Hellcat.
Ten straight years without a postseason berth. They did have a 48-win season during that stretch, though. In 2014, did not make the playoffs. And Booker scoops up the loose ball. Pull-up three is good for Booker.
Mistakes were made also. Teams had the opportunity and question how good he was. But with Aiden, you got a legitimate guy. And what I like is exceptional on the boards. And giving them something to look forward to when the fans are allowed back in arenas. So great job across the board. The players, they bought in and they understood how important it was if it was going to be pulled off. They were smart as Bridges knocks down another shot.
Doncic penetrating, draws contact and puts it in. His first field goal of the game since Tim Duncan back in 1999. Booker hangs and finishes. Beautifully done by Devin Booker, now 9 points. Looking to improve this year. Think about it. He averaged 29 a game last year while shooting 32% from three. What happens when he gets that shooting percentage around 40?
He's going to be rewarded as he continues to do that.
Doncic kept that pivot foot down and connects over Bridges.
Just to get your team involved and let them understand, we're not throwing away quarters. We're not throwing away possessions. Run a team. He's an exceptional, underrated, lead guard with tremendous toughness. Ricky Rubio and the job he did in Phoenix, leading this team. I think ultimately the best moves were made by the Lakers, winning a championship.
Drafted in 2014, now on his 5th NBA team in his 7th season. Payne kisses it home, and Phoenix has a 4-point lead again. Galloway puts it on the floor and scores. The three most productive players anyway in the bubble. Doncic basically averaged a 30-point triple-double in Orlando. As the three from the corner goes. Crowder trailing. Nice feed. And the slam by Smith.
Do you put yourself in position to be effective?
Shot clock at 5. Payne gets into the paint. And a great finish there. Assists for Doncic. He averaged 9 per game last year. Good for 3rd in the NBA. Here's Booker with the hang and finish. 13 points for Devin Booker. His first bucket of the second quarter.
They fed him the basketball.
And I think the diehard NBA fans, as Doncic muscles his way into the paint and scores. Averaged about 7 assists per game last year. For a guy that's got as sweet a stroke as Booker does, as the three goes there for Bridges. Dave Pasch from home here in Arizona. Mark Jackson from his house in California. And Luka Doncic starting to get it going again.
Much more aggressive on the offensive end.
Another turnover by the Suns. Good step through and finish by Josh Richardson. In game 1, 38 in game 6. Although the Mavs just didn't have enough as Chris Paul gets his first points as a Sun. Hardaway just 3 for 6 at the foul line, 9 points. Dallas within 5 again. A minute to go. Paul gets deep into the paint and finds the open man. Johnson pays it off with a triple. Turnover by Dallas. Johnson in transition. Good pass underneath. Bridges puts it in. Timeout, Mavs. 10-point lead for the Suns. And there's Doncic in the lane. Only 7 minutes played for Ayton because of 3 fouls, all on the offensive end in the first half. Richardson sizing it up and drilling a triple.
To dominant backcourt players in the Western Conference especially.
Hardaway's 3 is good. 4-point lead for Phoenix. Paul gets into the paint, trying to create some space, and he hits that fall away.
But Father Time is undefeated. Doesn't have the same speed as he once had, but has the upper body strength, so created space that time with his upper body shielding.
Wow, what a pass by Doncic inside to Finney Smith. Here's Booker, and Devin Booker with another 3-ball.
That was good defense by Richardson. He did his job. Just give credit to the offense.
Doncic falling away, connects over Ayton. 6-point Phoenix lead. So the Suns will play their next 2 games against the Sacramento Kings as the 3 goes for Finney Smith.
Now he's got to think scorer's mentality.
He's 6 of 16 from the floor, 0 for 2 from 3. And the pull-up jumper around again, and then finally down for Richardson. Shot clock down to 5. It did not hit the rim. And Payne this time gets past Kleba. In the NBA, after a strong showing in the bubble for the Suns when they went 8-0, he was a big part of that. Nice pass there by Payne to Booker, who gets the layup. Kleba meets him out near the hash mark. Shot clock down to 5. Here comes the double. Booker gives it up. Timers at 2. Cam Johnson has to let it fly, and he beats the shot clock with a long deuce. Here's Doncic, who, correction, started 0 for 6 as he gets into the paint again. Payne working into the paint. The floater won't drop. The tip won't go either. Smith gets it back. Out to Bridges. His 3 is good.
Playing leads me to believe he's going to have an outstanding year.
Doncic again showing that strength, able to get deep into the paint and put it in on a good defender.
Sometimes you got to be willing to take what the defense gives you.
Von Carter's an excellent defender. Galloway cans a 3 and a foul, a 4-point chance. Turnover by the Mavs as Johnson gets the steal. The step through and the bucket on the other end. Payton couldn't get that one to fall. James Johnson out with it to Brunson, driving at Galloway and banks it home.
Good genes. His dad played in the NBA for many years, was a teammate of mine with the New York Knicks. I used to give him the business in one-on-one sessions after practice.
You're building up a son and then get the shot into the dad. Kleba drains a 3.
In the game, does a great job, almost like a young Dwight Howard in Orlando, running the floor, sealing the paint, and getting good offense off of his effort.
Here's Brunson on the other end, and it rolls home. It won't go, and cleared by James Johnson. Down court, Finney Smith puts it in. Inbound, but Brunson couldn't swipe it. Galloway catch and shoot is on the money. Brunson, tough shot, but somehow it drops. Fires.
That is outstanding defense by the Mavs.
Brunson makes it a 1-point game. Booker had 11 in the first quarter, but only 7 since. Crowder's 3 is there. On Brunson. Brunson drives on him. Has to throw up a tough shot. 4 minutes to go. Suns lead by 4. Doncic in the paint. Leans in. And Brunson's got control. Cauley Stein down court. Slams it down. The game is tied at 96. Kleba setting the screen for Doncic. Working on Paul again, showing off that strength. Able to finish from about 6 feet away. Paul with that pull-up jumper that's sweet. And the lead is 3. Clock at 5. Big possession here for the Suns. Booker with 2. Hits over Brunson. Dallas will probably try to get the switch. And nobody picked Doncic up, and he gets to the rim and scores.
Should they want?
Booker against Kleba. Long 2, no good, but there's Bridges with a long rebound, and now the Mavs have to foul. Booker gets the key one, and it's a 4-point lead.
And a tremendous high IQ.
Here's Richardson for 3, no good. And that's going to